Jai Gurudev to all of you. Myself Rohit Dutt and I'm taking our business studies class. So students, in our previous class, we have started the topic coordination and seen its essence of management. Okay? And today we will be discussing about the characteristics and its importance. So students, before I begin again, I would like to remind you that please go through the ePDF if you really want your learning to be more effective of this chapter. Okay. So coming to our point, that is characteristics of coordination. Again, before we start characteristics, I would like to remind you the definitions. Okay, so what is coordination? In a simple sense, I will say the process of synchronizing the activities of various departments by a manager is called coordination. Okay, and there are many authors who have given the definitions of coordination in their own way. You can select any one of them and study that one. Okay, so coordination is the essence of management for the achievement of harmony of individual efforts towards the accomplishment of group goals. Clear? So, thus the main purpose of coordination is to secure unity of purpose and unified action. Okay, so coordination eliminates conflict between the head office and branches as well as between different departments. So coordination is necessary over there. Okay, so in our previous class we have seen that how coordination is essential in the functions of management. Okay, now coming to characteristics. So you can see characteristics over here. First point, that is coordination integrates group effort. Okay, so the need the need for coordination is felt when group effort is needed for the accomplishment of an objective. Okay, in short, it can be said that coordination is related to group effort and not individual effort. Mark this line. Okay, it is related to group effort and not individual effort. Clear? So the question of coordination does not arise if the job is done by one person only. Then coming to next point, coordination ensures unity of action. So the nature of coordination is of creating unity in action. Okay, it means during coordinating process an effort is made to create unity among the various activities of an organization. Take an example like the purchase and sales departments have to coordinate their effort so that supply of goods take place according to purchase orders. Clear? Next one is coordination. Next one is our coordination is a continuous process. Okay, so it is not a job which can be performed once and for all, but it is needed uh, that every step we have to use this. So many activities are performed in a business, sometimes or the other. If any one of the activities goes on fluctuating either for more or less than required, the whole organization balance is disrupted. So thus a close watch has to be kept in all the activities to maintain the balance. Okay, so coordination is a continuous process. Every time we have to perform these functions. Okay, then coming to our next point, that is coordination is an all pervasive function. So pervasiveness refers to which is applicable to all spheres, that is whether business or non-business organization, and places uniformly. Clear? So the nature of coordination is pervasive. Clear everyone? You can see the timetable in an educational institution. Okay, is an applicable. So example, establishing coordination. So in the game of cricket also, placement of players at predetermined position is nothing but coordination. So in the same manner, to synchronize the activities of different department like purchase, sale, production, mm, finance, etc., business organization is coordination. Clear? Then coming to next point, that is uh, you can see coordination is the responsibility of all manager. So it is the function of every manager in the organization. Okay, coordination. So top level manager need to coordinate with their subordinates to ensure that the overall policy for the organization are duly carried out. and middle level management coordinate with both the top level and first line manager, okay, the activities of its worker to ensure that the work proceed according to the plans. Then next one, that is coordination is a deliberate function, okay. So efforts are required for an effective coordination. So who is to have work relationship with whom within the department, how the interdepartmental activities are to be performed, etc., are the decisions based on coordination, and such decisions are taken consciously, okay. So we have seen here the characteristics of coordination. So finally, in the conclusion, I will say that one can conclude that coordination is not a separate function of management, but it is the essence of management, okay. Or in other word, we can say that all the functions are flowers and coordination is a thread, and ties this flower in form of a garland organization, okay. So thread is a coordination and flowers are the functions. Then coming to our next point, that is importance of coordinations, okay. So first one is growth size, okay. So growth in size, as organization grow in size, the number of people employed by the organization also increases. Therefore, for organization's efficiency, it is important to harmonize individual goals and organizational goals through coordinations. Clear everyone? Then second one is our functional differentiation. You can see here functional differentiation, okay. So functional differentiation, uh, organizations divided in separate departments for each function. All these departments may have their own objectives, policies, okay. So and each unit and department is performing activities in isolation. Isolation means separate, okay. In performing activities, clear, in isolation. So from others, and barriers between departments are becoming more rigid. So the activity of each department need to be focused on attainment of common organizational goals. Clear everyone? And the third one you can see, that is you can see here third one over here, specialization. So uh, specialists usually think that they only are qualified to evaluate, judge, and decide according to their professional criteria. So they do not take advice from others in serious matter. So this often leads to conflict amongst different specialists as well as others in the organization. Okay, so therefore there is a need to introduce coordination. Friends, here we will end up our chapter, and I hope each and everyone has understood. And further, if you are having any query, then please let me know. Today we will be doing the case studies of this chapter. Okay, and uh, and you can see here it's a pic of cooperation and coordination. So see it clearly.